Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel where I solve Leetcode's problem of the day with you all. So before proceeding to the video, let me tell you about myself. I am a guardian at Leetcode and have solved more than 1000 DSA problems across various problems. So I have been through this grind and I consider that you are learning from someone who has been through your phase. So I could definitely make you understand with the best explanations and strategies. So just stick to my channel and okay, yeah. Let's proceed solving the question without wasting any time. So it's lead code problem number 2566. It's an easy level question and the question title is maximum difference by remapping a digit. So it's something like that we have to find out this maximum difference of numbers by some by making some changes in a digit. Okay, we could understand this better by reading the question. Yeah. So it has said that you are given an integer num. You know that Bob will sneakily remap one of the 10 possible digits, 0 to 9, to another digit, right? It has said that, and okay, return the difference between the maximum and minimum values Bob can make by remapping exactly one digit in num. Okay, so you are given a number, okay, and there is this Bob who will change one of the digit in that number to any other digit, right? So you have to make any two possible numbers, like one should be the maximum most number which could be formed, okay, and another would be the minimum possible number which could be formed by remapping the digit. That's what Bob is actually going to do. So we simply have to make two numbers, okay, by changing the digits, and we have to return its difference. So when Bob remaps a digit D1 to another digit D2, Bob replaces all occurrences of D1 in num with D2. So if any number in D1, if any number in the number is changed, so all of its occurrences in the number will also be changed. Okay, and second most thing important thing is we have to obviously obtain the minimum and maximum possible values and the resulting number after mapping. So yes, this is an important point. This says that the resulting number after mapping can contain leading zeros. So we can also make numbers which has leading zeros. But we know that in a number, leading zeros doesn't plays much role. So obviously it could get neglected. But this number can be made in order to make exactly right minimum possible number. So here is the example. Let's first understand this example. We'll make some examples of our own also. Okay, to understand this. Like for this number is given here 1189891. Okay, so here the number is given 891 and it has said that we have to make uh, two numbers out of it. One is going to be the maximum possible number which you could make out of this number, and another would be the minimum possible number, right? So obviously, and the condition given is only one particular digit can be changed, and it's and only its occurrence, several occurrences could be replaced, right? So in order to obviously we know that in order to make a maximum number, our number should actually start with a large digit, like in 0 to 9 we have 9 as our maximum, as our largest character, right? 9 is the largest digit among all 0 to 9. So this is obvious. So if you have if you think of changing 1 to 9, right, so our number would become 1 9 9 899, right? Second case would arise that if you are thinking of changing 8 with 9. This is obvious that because we have to find out this maximum possible number, so we will try to change the digits with the maximum possible value. And the maximum possible value which we can get in 0 to 9 is actually 9. So that's why I'm making the cases that whatever digits are present in this number, I'm trying to replace them with the maximum possible digit, that is 9, right? So here these cases are being made. So if I try to replace 8 with 9, so the resultant number I'll get will be 991, right? This would be the resultant number. And in the same, and the third digit which is available in this number is 9. So I don't think that we need to change that. So obviously, out of these three numbers, that's 11891, 99899, and 11991. Obviously, this is the largest number which we can see, right? Because it was in this starting value, right? Here in 8, what happened that the starting digits were less, right? 1 were there. That's why this value is less. Even after changing 8 to 9, this value is still less than this. Why? Then why this number was became greater than this? Because here in this the first digits only got replaced with the largest value, right? So that's how uh, we will approach to this question, that we will try to find out the maximum value of this number uh, by changing the first non-9 character in the number, right? We will do this to find our maximum value. And for the case of minimum, like here our number was 11891. Okay. So in this case also we will first try our hit and trial case to I'll show you to make you understand that how in the case of minimum the things would work. So if I try to change my 1 with 0, okay, so what I'll get 00890, which is actually equal to 890 only, because leading zeros doesn't play much role in numbers, right? Next up, if I try to replace 8 with 9, I will get 8 I'll get 11091, right? And similarly for 9, if I try to replace 9 with 0, I'll get 11801, right? So out of these three numbers, this, this, and this, is the smallest possible number which we have got, right? So what can we conclude from this is, to get the minimum possible number, we need to replace our 0th digit, right? Or you can say the 0th digit, that's the starting most digit, with 0, right? 0th digit replace with 0, right? So if this initial character is only replaced with 0, obviously our number would reduce, right? And the same thing happens for the maximum value only, uh, that to replace the first non-9 digit character with 9 only. So like in the case, let me show you one more case. It would be much easier for you to understand. Like for example, consider 9288, right? So this is your number. So what would be the maximum possible number which you can find out, or which you can make by changing only one character in this? So uh, because first digit is already 9, so uh, there is no need to change it. Obviously, it won't make any change in the number by changing it. So obviously, we will look to the next digit, that is 2. And if we change it to 9, we'll get 9988, right? Which is obviously, and this is obviously greater than our previous number, which was 9288, right? And in the same way, if I try to change my 8 with 9, if I try to change my 8 with 9, then I'll get 9299. But this is but this is still 9299 is still less than 9988, right? So obviously, to get the maximum possible number, we need to change our first non-9 character to 9, right? Here, in this, since our first digit was already 9, so what we did that we changed our second number to 9, right? And that's how we got our maximum possible number. And in the case of minimum, also we have to change our uh, first character only to 9. Like in this case only, if I change 9 to 0, I shall get 288, right? And if I change 2 with 0, I will get 9088. This is again greater than 288, right? And if I try to change 8 with 0, if I will try to change my 8 with 0, then I'll again get 9200, which is even greater than 9088. So I got this lowest possible number by only changing my first digit with 0, right? So this is how we need to proceed in this question, and this is how what and this is the approach we'll use in the question, right? So first of all, in order to get the first character or the first digit of the number, it would definitely be easier for us if we convert the number into string, right? So in order to convert a number into string, we will use that string st is equal to string dot value of num, because that's how we change it. String dot value of num, where num is the number which is given to us. Next up, what we need to do is we need to have a character, an empty character. Char ch is equal to empty character, right? And here we'll just simply try to traverse in the string which we have made for number and try to find out the first non-9 digit, right? So for traversing, we'll simply use for loop. I think this is clear. But char of c such that of st dot to char array. I hope this concept is not new to all. st dot to char array, and now we will say that if our c is not equal to 9, okay, since we just need our first non-9 character, so in our empty character ch we will assign this c and we will break out of the loop, right? So in the example like 9288, which I considered earlier, what will happen that when it will come at 9, so since it's not equal to since here our c becomes 9 and 9 is not equal to 9, so obviously this condition becomes false, it will not enter inside it, right? So it will now iterate to the next digit, which is 2, and it will see that 2 is not equal to 9, condition fulfills. So here what will happen that our empty ch would actually become to 9, sorry, 2, right? So ch would become to 2, and our first non-9 character will will find our first non-9 character with this, and it will simply break and terminate out of the loop, right? Next up, what will happen that uh we need another string named max. we need another string named max. Now, why do we need this? And it should be equal to our string st only, because in this string we need to make the changes and we need to replace all this character of ch with 9. So you must be thinking that why didn't we do it with st only at first place? So it was not done with st because it's a property of string that they are non-mutable, right? So we cannot make changes in the string, in this st string. So that's why we have made another string max in which we will make this replacement, right? So you simply say that max is equal to max dot replace. So replace is this operation which is performed on string to replace a particular character with the character you want. So here a particular character is our ch and the character we want it to be replaced with is 9, right? So this is the thing. And in the same way, we will take another string which is minimum, right? And this minimum will again have our value of st and we will replace min is equal to min dot replace, and here we just need to replace our first digit here. So we will extract s dot caret of 0 as that caret of 0 with our 0th digit, right? And and this is how our max and minimum number will be formed, and we will simply return the integer form of these two strings. And how it can be done? By using this function of integer dot parse int. Like the way we use string dot value of to convert a number to string, we use integer dot parse int to convert a number, to convert a string to integer, right? So that's how it has to be done. And let's just try to code this and see. And no matter if you code in C++, try to first understand the logic of this question. Okay. After you have understood the logic, definitely you will be able to code by yourself. Okay. But still, for the safer side, I'll provide you with the code of C++ by this end of the video. Okay. So let's continue with the question. So as I said that first we need to convert this number to string, right? And for doing this conversion, we need to use this operation of string dot value of to convert into number. Then we need an empty character, character it will be, and give it a space in between, because you cannot take it an empty literal, right? So there should be a space in between this, right? Next up, we need to traverse in the string to find our first non-9 character, right? So we will convert our st to char array. Okay, and we will just give a condition that if c is not equal to 9, so what will happen that our ch will become equal to c and we will just simply break out of the loop, right? So in this way we have found our first non 9 character, and now we will make one string which is max, and this would be equal to our st only. And now we will make the replacement of character dot replace, that is our ch with 9, right? And in the same way I would require a minimum string which will store the minimum possible value, and here minimum is equal to min dot replace st dot of 0 with your 0. And now I'll just simply return integer dot parse int of max minus integer dot parse int of min, right? And now let's try running this. Okay, so this is accepted. Let's try submitting this. This is accepted with 1 millisecond runtime. And as I said, this is the C++ code the for this given question. You may refer to it. And please make sure that in order to convert integer to string, we use to underscore of string. And in order to convert a string to integer, we use s2i, right? This is only the major changes which I see in the code. Rest everything is same. Obviously, you need to focus on the logic, and logic is definitely independent of any language. So yeah, this question was easy. We shall meet tomorrow again with another new question. Till then, keep learning and keep growing. Bye bye.